Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and we're going to be cooking a dish called lu ru fan, which is a Taiwanese dish. So let's just get into the video. So the first thing I want to do is fill up my pot with water to get the water boiling before I have to boil the eggs. First things first, I'm going to slice up my huge red onion really thin because we're going to fry it until crispy. I used red onion instead of shallots. Shallots was originally in my recipe, but I couldn't find them anywhere at the grocery store, and this was a replacement in the actual recipe page. Also, why do onions always feel personally offended when I cut them? Now, I'm going to start frying my onions in oil until they get nice and crispy. This is actually a really important part of lu ru fan because it gives the dish a sweeter flavor and helps make the sauce richer. Now, at the same time, I'm going to be boiling my eggs because hard-boiled eggs are usually added later on with the onions as well. Now, I've mixed my onions until they're done, so I'm going to turn off the stove. I'm going to take my eggs out and put them into cold water because they're done boiling as well, because I have great time management. And then I'm going to put my onions aside as well because they're going to be added to the lu ru fan later on. Now for the start of the show, the pork belly. So I'm going to lay out my pork belly and cut them into thin slices, as you can see. And then I'm going to add them to the pan, and I'm not going to put any oil in the pan. They're just going to cook in their own fat. So while my pork belly cooks, I'm going to start with my garlic because I need to add that very soon. So as you can see, I'm struggling very hard, but I end up getting my garlic cut. Just give me a second and I will get it. We gotta be patient sometimes. Cooking takes time. Now, as the pork changes color and gets a little bit golden, I'm going to add my garlic and sugar, which sounds kind of weird, but trust the process, it tastes so good. So next comes all the flavor. So I'm going to start by adding my soy sauce and my vinegar, and then I'm also going to add my onions, and while that simmers together, I'm going to chop up my shiitake mushrooms. Pro knife skills over here, look at me. And I'm going to add them into my pan. I'm also going to crack my eggs. Just listen to that crunch. And I'm going to add those into my pan. Now I'm going to add my seasonings and I'm going to let that simmer for an hour. So while that simmers, I'm going to start preparing my rice. I started by washing my rice and then I let it cook for around 15 minutes until it was all ready. Before my rice finished cooking, I decided to cut up my green onions now, and I added half of them into my lu ru fan. Now that my rice is all done cooking, I'm going to strain it and I'm going to start plating it. I'm now going to add my lu ru fan, and this looks so good. I just missed it already. I'm also going to chop up my eggs, and I don't know why I kept the steam in, but it just looks so nice. The steam. Add my eggs in. There we go. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some last minute green onions on top, and ta-da! So we have our food. I have my special guest,
Brianna.
and we're going to try it. Ready? Cheers!
Some egg.
What do you think?
Spider.
What do you think, Brianna?
Tasty. It's good. Rich in flavor.
You have to be honest.
I
What
am.
would you rate it out of 10?
Yeah, you can really taste the type flavors, okay? The pork is nice and chewy, nice and sweet. Now I rate it a solid 9 out of 10. It's pretty damn good.
I can taste all the flavors, all the spices that I put in. I think it's really good. Being 100% honest, I rate this a 10 out of 10. It's so good. I really like it. And I definitely am going to make this again because it's just so good. But yeah, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next recipe video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Before ending my video, I wanted to share a little more about the history of lu ru fan. Lu ru fan is one of Taiwan's most popular comfort foods and is considered a classic everyday meal. The name literally translates to braised pork rice. The dish is made with pork belly that is slowly simmered in soy sauce, spices, and aromatics, then served over rice. Although braised pork dishes originally existed in parts of China, before Lurufan became especially popular in Taiwan because it was an affordable and filling meal for working class families. Pork belly was cheaper than other cuts of meat, and when it was cooked slowly, it became tender and flavorful. Families could stretch the dish by serving the rich sauce over rice, making it a practical meal that could feed many people. Over time, Lurufan became an important part of Taiwanese culture and can now be found almost everywhere in Taiwan, from family kitchens to restaurants and night markets. While recipes vary depending on the region or family traditions, many versions include ingredients like soy sauce, fried shallots, mushrooms, eggs, and Chinese 5-spice powder. Unlike foods that are linked to one specific holiday, Lurufan is more connected to everyday life and comfort. Many people in Taiwan grow up eating it, which makes it a nostalgic dish that reminds them of home and family. After making it myself, I can definitely understand why it's considered comfort food because it's warm, filling, and really flavorful. Thanks for watching.